Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to go over the Scorpio full moon that is happening on April 23rd, 2024 at 4 degrees and 17 minutes at 7:47 p.m. Mercury is still retrograde, by the way. Just putting that out there. Okay, so full moons are releasing. It's a releasing cycle, chapters ending, things coming to fruition. With this full moon in Scorpio, you are being asked to go deeper and investigate your emotions surrounding change. Where Scorpio is placed in your chart, it will indicate the deep emotions that you have in regards to what has been emotionally tormenting or what needs to be healed for change to transform that area of your life. When we have a full moon, the moon opposes the sun, and what is being illuminated in this full moon is Taurus at 4 degrees and 17 minutes. This is where you will see how to transform those emotions and where transformation is taking place. All right, so we do have an aspect that is happening in this full moon. The full moon will be T-squaring Pluto in Aquarius. So Pluto will be squaring the moon in Scorpio, which is finding the balance while purging emotions, releasing destructive emotional energy, seeking deeper self-understanding, redirecting your focus. Pluto will also be squaring the sun 4 degrees in Taurus, which is redirecting transformative energies to avoid creating a crisis, receiving your inner balance with plutonium power, and embracing challenges and using them as a catalyst for personal growth. So I'm going to go over your chart for each and every sign. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of how this full moon is going to affect you. All right, and I'll see you soon. Hi, Virgo. If you're doing well today, we're going to look at where this full moon is happening within your world. It is happening in your third house. Now, the third house is the junk drawer, so I'm going to go through it. There could be some emotional releasing of the environment that you grew up in. People are set in this house, such as aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, relatives, and neighbors. And there could be some type of releasing of the relationship dynamic between those people. Or this could be an end of a chapter or a new beginning in regards to those people, okay? Or something coming to fruition. Also, vehicles are here. There could be a releasing of a vehicle and you obtaining another vehicle. Communication is here. Communication to yourself and other people. So there could be you talking about your emotions and what you're healing to those people, or there could be communication in regards to yourself on how you feel about those people, okay? Ideas are here. There could be an idea that you had that comes to fruition in regards to your healing process, in regards to letting go of something revolving around the third house affiliations, which could be the environment that you grew up in, letting go of having to move. This is moving or movement is set here. Letting go of things that happen on media, communication on media. Writing is here. It may be a good idea to keep a journal at this time to write down your emotions and see what needs to be healed or to just let them be released. You could be wrapping up some type of skills or learning ability that you had acquired and you're about to use it as needed. This could be something for your psyche. This could be something to help others and their psyche, okay, like a psychologist of sorts. Phones and gadgets are here. You could be getting a new phone or a new gadget, or letting one go. This could also be a certificate or small education that could be wrapping up here. Could be a graduation, could be a completion of that certificate or small education. Okay, so let's look at what Pluto rules, or what Scorpio rules, or Mercury retrograde. Oh, goodness, Mercury. Pluto rules Scorpio. Okay, and it is set in that 6th house. And the 6th house is health and daily routines, your daily work and employment, your co-workers, your small pets, service to others, organizing and detail orientation is here. Okay, so this could look like you wrapping up, getting things organized. This could also look like a transformation that will be happening in your health because you're talking to yourself differently, you have a different mindset, or something is changing in that 3rd house that helps you with your health. This could be a daily routine that is changing because your work is changing, and that could be helping you transform in that 6th house. The 6th house also deals with co-workers, and you could be on a deeper level with co-workers, or they see you in a different light during this transit. Also a transformation in regards to co-workers. So you could be getting other co-workers, or you could decide to get a new job during this transit. This could also look like you deciding to transform how you service others. Okay? And by that, I mean not giving yourself to others as much. Also, understanding that your energy is currency. Okay? This could look like you transforming something within your mindset that helps you relate to other people in a different manner. Okay? That could be something. All right, so let's look at Mars. Mars is the traditional ruler of Scorpio, and this is set in your 7th house. Mars is a representation of aggression, also motivation. Mars can be cutting away of something. It can also be surgeries and men, okay, because it's Mars. So 7th house deals with your marriage partners, also alliances, commitments, agreements, relationships in general that are one-on-one relationships. Doesn't have to be a marriage partner, can just be a significant other. Collaborations, contracts, business relationships, therapists are here, clients are here, and open enemies. So there could be some animosity with open enemies that reside in the workplace. Or there could be some animosity with open enemies that are a sibling, a cousin, a relative, a neighbor. Okay, aunts and uncles are also located in that 3rd house, you know. So those people could be some type of open enemy, and you decide to release or let go of any emotions attached to them. Maybe even boundaries are put up in regards to them. And you stop servicing them, or you stop communication right? Mars is cutting. Okay, so seventh house is also significant others and marriage partners, and this could look like some animosity between those people. This could also look like some motivation that comes out of those people that pushes you through a new daily routine, a new work situation, situations that are happening with coworkers, right? You could be talking to them about it. And they motivate you in regards to that. They could also, with marriage partners, significant others, if you don't have either one of those, this could be motivation to receive them. Okay? That it's time for you to get married, or it's time for you to date again, right? Best friends are set in this house, in the seventh house. And this could be motivation from a best friend that helps you with your mindset, helps you release emotionally in regards to other people, family, neighbors, significant others, right? They could help you during this time. Also, best friends can partner up with you within some type of work affiliate, or become a co-worker, right, with you. Same with partnerships, one-on-one relationships. There could also be, with Mars here, a person of significance, or your best friend getting an operation. Okay, a surgery of sorts, because Mars is cutting away, right? Metal and, let's see, aggression. Okay, so if there's any arguments with these people, you know that Mars is being activated. But we're going to see what you can do in regards to what to do with releasing your emotions. And that's where the sun is shining. And the sun is opposing that moon to make it a full moon, okay? And the sun is shining on your ninth house. The sun is asking you to change your belief system in regards to those people, if there's anything that needs to be released. Also, if you need help with releasing emotionally from any situation that's happening with those people, to consult a teacher, preacher, or guru, okay? This could also be a divine blessing that is bestowed upon you to help with releasing third house affiliations, or to help something in that third house to come to fruition. Like, say that you wanted to move, or you wanted to be in the environment you grew up in, or leave the environment you grew up in. There could be some type of blessing bestowed upon you that pushes you forward. It could come out of partners. It could come out of friends. It could come out of your work affiliation. Okay? Now, ninth house is also the bigger picture. And this could be a time to where you're asked to look at the bigger picture revolving around these people, right? Do you want them affiliated within that bigger picture? That could be something. Partners, significant others, friends that you have, the job that you have, does it match up with that bigger picture? Does your aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, neighbors match up with that bigger picture? And there could be a releasing of boundaries or what have you revolving around those people, if that's not something you want. Or if it is what you want, this could be you releasing any emotional debris revolving around that situation that you had with them that could be blocking you from having it. Okay? It could go either way. It's really up to the individual here. But ninth house affiliations is also skills and learning abilities, and you will have the skill and learning ability to communicate thoroughly, to have more control in regards to your mindset. Also, you will have the skills and learning ability to handle those deep, dark, depth emotions that revolve around those people, right? You will also have some type of skill and learning ability coming out of media. Maybe you learn something new on how to use media, what to do during media. It depends on your affiliation with media. If it's just something that you look at ever so often, or if it's something that's needed to help with that work situation, to help with that daily routine, to help with coworkers and showing them how to use maybe a software of sorts. This could also look like you learning some type of skill and ability on how to communicate thoroughly over media or with media. Okay. Ninth house is also publishing. And if you're writing that book in that third house, it's time to release it to be published. Okay. There could be an emotional attachment that you have that was held on with that book, that you're going through of just letting it go and being processed. It's your baby, right? It's hard to let go of your baby. So there is a possibility that you're going through that. And if that's so, it's time to release it so that you can receive the gratuities that you need. Okay. Also, in-laws and grandchildren are set in that ninth house. The sun is shining here, and the sun is trying to give you a focus point of what needs to be healed. All right, either being healed or distract you or help with your healing. Okay, it can be all three. So this could look like the communication that your in-laws had toward you is being healed, one shape, way, or form. And that could look like healing debris, or that could look like something that your spouse or your best friend talks to you about on how to heal. This could also be a healing of being a grandmother, right? Some people go through situations to where they feel like they're going through a midlife crisis because they are now a grandmother or they are now a grandfather, and that kind of hits home for them. And that could be a situation you're healing within yourself of, it's okay, everybody goes through it, you know. This could also be some type of healing or communication that comes through a grandchild to show you how you are toward yourself. Like sometimes children speak the truth and it becomes an epiphany for us, right? So pay more attention to any grandchildren that are around you, any in-laws that, you know, trigger you and you can point it out, or in-laws that can help you get through a situation. Okay, because not all in-laws are bad, all right? So anyways, Virgo. All right. Teachers, preachers, and gurus are set in that ninth house, and there could be communication that you hear over media from them, or there could be you listening to them to help with your mindset. That could be something. Okay, I'm moving on. Blessings are set in that ninth house. Divine blessings. There could be a divine blessing of communication that comes to you that helps you with your your lifestyle. 6th house is pretty much your lifestyle, your daily routine, your daily work, your health, everything. So there could be a divine blessing that comes to you. How that looks, I'm not sure. With it being in Taurus, it could be love. It could be money. It could be stability of some sort, right? Because it's in Taurus. All right, so we did Mars and Pluto. I'm going to do what the Sun rules. The Sun rules Leo in your 12th house. So as we were talking about that sun shining on that 9th, it's shining on the 12th house. So there could be a loss, okay, with the sun there. That is communicated to you in regards to, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. Grandchildren are set in the 9th house. In-laws are set in the 9th house, okay? There could be a loss there. There could also be spirituality, soul work, enlightenment. We were talking about you having an epiphany coming from a grandchild. That could happen. That's a possibility. Past lives, karma, and healing and restoration. You could be healing any situations that's revolved around your spouse's family life, okay? And you're actually doing it subconsciously by the way that you are, by the way that you're healing. You're being that that reflection to your spouse about healing, which therefore makes them heal. And the same thing goes with any type of best friend that you have. Okay, so there could be some type of healing that's taken place within their lives because that 7th house is activated. And also the 3rd house of any type of family situations that are surrounding you that hold a debris. There could be healing within like family cords, family dynamics, situations that's happened within family, okay? And all of that is coming because you are healing it. You are showing the example, okay? Leo set in that 12th house. 12th house is also psychic and intuitive abilities. And they could be very strong at this time. Communication could be coming through your dreams. Whether or not you remember your dreams or not, there's a healing taking place subconsciously within your dream world, okay? If you remember your dreams, I do suggest that you write them down some way, shape, or form so that you can take note on what's being healed. Or you could wake up and realize, man, I didn't realize that I felt like that toward this person. It came out in a dream, okay? And there's healing and emotional release that happens there. But this is all clearing blockages that are within your subconscious to make room for what's coming in the physical, okay? All right, so the 12th house is also, of course, endings and transformation. And there could be an end of a relationship. There could be an end of a friendship. There could be an end of a work situation because there's transformation set in that house on what you're doing on a daily basis. There could be an end in your relationship dynamics with aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, neighbors. I'm trying to remember. It's hard to go through them all in all, right? I try there. There could be an ending of you having a vehicle of sorts that doesn't suit you anymore. There could be an end of you doing a small education. Maybe you think now that it's not for you, or that you're moving, right, is happening. An end of you being in the environment that you grew up in. So 9th house is long distance travel. So you can move a further distance away from where you grew up, okay? 12th house is also letting go and going with faith. And any type of dynamics with these people that I was talking about, it could end up that you just like let Jesus take the wheel kind of thing. You know what I mean? And just go with the flow. And that might be the best thing for you, depending on how much debris is there or how much emotional turmoil that you've been through with those people is there. Okay? So that's always something you can go back to, is just letting go and going with faith so that you can open up to receive. Okay? But 12th house is also habits. There could be an end of a habit that you've been doing, whether that is in communication to yourself, communication to others, a habit of maybe constantly having to go somewhere, because short distance travel is in that 3rd house, or a habit of being on media, right? Maybe you're on Facebook too much or what have you, or TikTok, and you decide to end that routine because it's overstimulating. There's a possibility. But it does look like your higher states of consciousness is reaching a higher vibration because Leo is activated in that 12th house. So I really think, Virgo, that you will receive some type of communication in regards to a blessing or a belief that needs to be released, right? And I think that's about it I have for you. I do want to go over this full moon will be T-square in Pluto in Aquarius. Okay, so let's go back to Aquarius. Let me use a different pen so you can see. I'll use blue. So Aquarius placed in that 6th house. So the full moon will be squaring this, and this is asking you to find balance while you're purging emotions. So while you're purging all of these emotions from that 3rd house, finding balance within your work. Maybe you need to decide to take a couple of days off, or maybe while you're at work, kind of try to keep to yourself, okay? Because there's a balance that needs to happen so that you can purge these emotions. You could be working too much to where you're ignoring purging these emotions, and Virgo, honestly, you do that and then all of a sudden it blows up, right, at work. I mean, that's happened. So, I mean, that's a possibility. All right, so, and in that 6th house, releasing destructive emotional energy. So any kind of backlash that you may have from being emotional. And how can I explain this? Okay, so you're at work or you're around co-workers, and it's a really emotional day for you because something's happening within your personal life. Try not to take it out on them, okay? Try not to talk to yourself like a pattern that you have that happens all the time to you. Try not to do that on a daily basis. Try to change that a little bit, because that's destructive to your emotional energy of, I'll always be here, I'll never make this much money, or they're always like this, or, you know, this always happens to me. No, that's destructive energy, and that's not a healthy way to release. So that has to change, okay, within your mindset. One of the people I use is Abraham Hicks when it comes to changing your mindset. Also, if you're religious, of a Christian religion, Joyce Meyer helps with that. Okay, so seeking deeper understanding in this house of how to work with other people, how to, because co-workers are there, and how to do work on a daily basis more efficiently. Okay? Deeper self-understanding. Redirecting your focus is here. So redirecting your focus to your health routine, to your daily routine, to your health, or to your working situation. All right, so Pluto will be squaring the Sun in Taurus in that 9th house. And again, this is redirecting that transformative energy to avoid creating a crisis. So change your belief system revolving around it. Also expect new opportunities to come toward you. Okay, nothing lasts forever. It is always changing. That's what Taurus is trying to tell you. Receiving inner balance with Plutonian power. So you hold the power of Pluto right now in this house, but you're having to tone it down a bit. So instead of preaching to others, let them in, right? Let them speak. Let them communicate to you, because you might get something out of it. Okay? Receiving, I said that. Embracing challenges and using them as a catalyst for personal growth. So your challenge in this 9th house is your belief system of how you believe. So having new experiences and listening to other people, communicating to other people, 3rd house affiliations, right? Letting that be the catalyst for your personal growth, right? That you're bouncing off other people with ideas. You're bouncing off with other people with communication. You're talking about your emotions, okay? All right, Virgo, this has been very long. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. And happy full moon in Scorpio.